Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Thursday, the 21st of January 2021. Thanks for joining me. I want to use the Hermetic Tarot for today's reading. Let's see what the cards have to say about Thursday and what energy you'll be working with. So let's have a look. First card is the Eight of Pentacles, the Princess of Pentacles, and the Moon. Wow. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles, the Lord of Prudence. Okay, so prudence is wisdom and planning ahead. We've got the Sun, we've got Virgo. The Sun is the center of our solar system. It's what you're striving towards. It's what gives you a sense of power and completion and fulfillment. And it's your solar plexus chakra. So as above, so below. The solar plexus chakra is about what you have control over. It's what energizes you. It's what gives you life. So you're really empowered. And Virgo is an earth sign, which is about taking in information, breaking it down, working with it, making sense of it, and creating order and doing your duty and taking care of business, being helpful. So we've got these 8 pentacles here. Different ones at different stages of completion. And the Eight of Pentacles isn't about the final product. It's about the action of work. It's about being consistent and applying yourself to create each one of these pentacles and to do it effectively and accurately and to keep on working. So the Lord of Prudence says, if you want to be prepared for winter, then in September, you've got to look at the food stock and you've got to sort the good food from the bad food so that by the time February comes along, you've got something to eat. So it's about wisdom by looking ahead and seeing what you can do today that's going to serve you later on. It's like money in the bank, it's savings. So with the Lord of Prudence here today, you're going to find it really easy to get things done. You're super effective, you're really productive, you're able to focus on one thing at a time, to really devote yourself to it, to give it a lot of energy and all of your focus and attention, to do a very good job and to not only be able to do one thing, but to really split the day into manageable bits. So I'm going to focus on this one thing from 10 to 11. I'm going to get that done. Then from 11 to 12, I'm going to move on to the next thing. So if you have problems scheduling your time or getting work done, or you've been procrastinating, use this energy today. You'll really be effective. Next, the Princess of Pentacles, the Princess of Echoing Hills. So the princess is still working to manage the element that she rules. So we've got Pentacles here, which is Earth. Earth is a feminine element. It's about making an impression. It's about taking practical action. It's about changing real-time circumstances. But the princess sometimes feels incredibly entitled and like things should be done for her, and she's not very effective. And at other times, she goes overboard and she takes control of every aspect of a project or some sort of circumstance, and she overcompensates. She really makes it an obsession almost, and she gets sucked in and she works relentlessly and then she burns herself out. So she doesn't quite know how to manage this energy just yet. We've got this root chakra here, which is really enlarged and much bigger than it ought to be. But the chakra system is interesting because it's like the spiritual centers of certain spiritual qualities that we've got. And if one of them is out of balance and out of whack, we tend to be pulled towards that area too much. So with the root chakra, the red chakra at the base of the spine, when that's working excessively, you take money too seriously and you take practical circumstances too seriously. So if you do have a job or you have a certain income or you feel a certain way in your own skin, you forget that there are other ways of doing things. There's not just one way of being on planet Earth, and just because you're earning a certain amount at the moment doesn't mean that that's what you're going to be earning in future. So it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you get sucked in and you lose your perspective, and sometimes you feel you're just on a wheel going round and round and round. And with the princess, that's why sometimes she overcompensates and she takes too much action, and other times she's not even present and she doesn't know that she has certain obligations and duties and she doesn't get anything done. So with the Eight of Pentacles, you're really able to overcome your own limitations when it comes to work. So maybe you do procrastinate, or maybe you take too many breaks, or maybe you hit something too hard and you're unable to work with other people because it's your opinion or the highway. And by working hard today and being as effective as you can and being prudent, focusing on the actual content of the work, you're able to graduate from the princess to the queen, and you're able to overcome some of your own bad habits when it comes to work and living your daily life. And by overcoming those obstacles, you create space within yourself. The root chakra kind of reduces, and you start to see your circumstances as temporary again, as they really are. So this job, the way I'm feeling at the moment, if I make changes and if I work towards different circumstances in my life, then that's what I'm going to experience. And that space, that balance that you create, allows something creative to emerge. So you're really able to express yourself. So you're not just doing work repetitively and mindlessly where you're doing the same thing over and over. No, it's the actual work that kind of gets the pace going, and you have a momentum, and it's through that momentum that something creative emerges. So working hard makes you even more productive than you usually would be. Finally, we've got the moon, the ruler of flux and reflux. So ebb and flow. The moon is your intuition, it's dreams, it's the unmanifest, it's your imagination, it's your guidance system, your ancestors, your angels. We've got the scarab beetle here with wings. So we've got eternal life and freedom, and being beyond good and evil. Really connecting with your true spiritual nature. So you're aware of the rhythms of life, and because of that, you're seeing through your own limitations, and you're able to overcome those and really assert yourself and get your balance back internally. Your imagination is fired, so that creativity is really important today, because through this process of hard work and overcoming personal limitations, you open yourself up to your true spiritual creativity and insight, and you're able to express something that's really quite subtle and not tangible, and you're really able to connect with other people by sharing something that's universal. So you can share a universal experience, really bring other people to you, and overcome your own limitations. Wow. Number-wise, we've got the moon, which is 18, and 1 is 19, and 8 is 27, 2 and 7 is 9, and 9 is spirituality and completion. It's the hermit in the tarot. So you tap into your own spiritual awareness through being practical and through working hard, whether you're employed or you're retired, working at something you care about, and the creative energy is going to arise from within that work. So surprise yourself with something unexpected today. Discover some inner resource which you didn't know you had. Have an amazing day. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on book your reading to order your reading with me. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share the video online. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.